Well, just kind of pulled off to the side of the road and after lunch and took a hike. I didn't really think it was going to be a very difficult hike, but and the path is actually really great. I mean, that's what makes it doable is that it's very well maintained trail, but the steepness of the trail was like climbing the steps of a skyscraper at 9,000 feet. So you can take it slow though. So there's all kinds of people that make the hike. You pass everybody's in pretty decent shape that you see on this trail, but of a lot of people of different ages, and it's just about pace. But I didn't bring any water, and because I didn't really, it was only like 1.7 miles, and I hiked another little spur. That was another 0.6 miles. So then it'll be another 1.7 down. The one thing is it's all down. So only half the hike it's uphill hike. There's no up and down. It's up down up down. It's you get up here, you get to take a break, and then it's probably pretty easy going down. It's just other than my knees have been bothering me. But what it is so neat about the geology here, the geography and the geology and the ecosystem is it was really dry. This is just around Estes Park. This is called Jim Lake, and it's in the Rocky Mountain National Park. So you look it up, G-E-M, like Jim, like a gemstone lake, and it's just a little reservoir way up here. It doesn't look like it has an outlet. It's just trapped water, but it creates a marsh, a wetland, and all these little chipmunks, ground squirrels are up here. Of course, because of the water, and also probably partly too. Well, then they eat off of the berries and the nuts and everything. I'm looking at I think a current, one of those wax currents right now. But they, also probably get food from people leaving food up here. But the water is really the main attraction for them. However, that's also why this water being still like this, even though it's clear, it's got a lot of tannins, just like the water back on the Outer Banks. A lot of times when you go back into the marshland, there's a lot of tannins, and that gives it the brown color, but it's really actually pretty clear. The problem is up here more, and you can have this too, down on the coast as well, but not as often. So this water gets trapped up here, and all these little squirrels and things poop in the water, and when they do that, they carry Giardia, which is a single-cell organism, amoeba, I think, amoebas, and they're really dangerous. Especially people do build somewhat of an immunity to them that live in places where they're in the water, but they're just and we often, almost everybody's been exposed to them a little bit, and our bodies can take care of them in very small quantities. But places like this, they get highly concentrated. Most likely, if you took a water sample here, you would see them. Now, maybe not, but it's a huge risk to take because they can make you very ill and sick for days, and even worse. I mean, people end up in the hospital. So if you were up here and you wanted to go into the water here, you would want to be very careful not to get it into your mouth or in your eyes. And if you were to drink this water, it would have to be boiled. You have to boil the water. Oh, there's one of those little chipmunks, those little Giardia carrion chipmunks. But you'd have to filter your water or boil the water, or both. And there could be a spring up here that keeps this fed. You can see the water level rises and falls. You can see that quite a bit. But obviously when there's snow up here and it melts, it's going to be full, and it might trickle out of here. There might be when it gets to a certain level, and it might be a spring. There could be a spring here coming up through that marsh. I would suspect if it was probably be coming up through the marsh over there, that green grass. But I was going to also say there was dragonflies up here. So dragonflies, wet, marshy areas. So even up here, somehow the dragonflies get up here. I can't see one right now, but I saw a couple of little blue ones right beside me here. Oh, there is one. I don't know if you can see it though. It's not really, it's on that stick. It's sitting on the stick right there. Can you see it? I don't know. But so a little bit of water changes everything, and the habitat becomes just very similar to a habitat at a lower elevation and in a wetter climate. Really interesting. So such good exercise, but you probably should be better prepared. I love you.